It's a story that you will see only here on Channel 2. A crackdown now on the exploitation of women on Broadway is what a city lawmaker is calling for tonight. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin. Mary Alice is off tonight. Councilmember Mitch Nowakowski is saying that the prostitution and exploitation has become so apparent that a task force should be established to combat the root of the problem. 20 Side's Nate Benson has been looking into this story for us for a few days now, and he joins us in the studio. Nate.
Yeah, good evening, Scott. Councilmember Nowakowski says this is not only happening at night, but also in broad daylight all throughout the Broadway-Bailey neighborhood.
We have a pervasive problem of prostitution. I see it in broad daylight of people outside the city proper and sometimes in it that are exploiting women.
And Fillmore District Councilmember Mitch Nowakowski has a clear message for the public.
Stay out of my district. Do not engage in prostitution.
He's setting his eyes and attention on those who may be exploiting women, leading to a noticeable presence of prostitution in the Fillmore District, specifically between the Viaduct and Bailey Ave.
Individuals from the first ring suburbs come down Broadway from Bailey in my district and start actively exploiting women. And the second is I do believe that there is some form of organization that is happening with people that are in the city, in my district, that are leading a coordinated ring of it.
That prompted Councilmember Nowakowski to send a letter to police leadership and talk with Two on Your Side.
We need to call for a crackdown, and we need the help of the New York State Police, our new police commissioner, to set up a task force to go after the Johns and Janes that are exploiting vulnerable women who are suffering mental health crises, drug addiction, and poverty.
Kelly Diane Galloway is the founding director of Project Mona's House, the first restoration home in Buffalo for women who have been victims of human trafficking. The Broadway hotspot is well known to the organization, and several women who've been rescued from exploitation by the project worked in that neighborhood.
We always say that poverty is the biggest pimp. So it's not necessarily that people want to be out there engaged in sexual exploitation. A lot of times people don't have food, they don't have heat, they don't have water, they don't have medicine.
Galloway says breaking through to those being exploited can be a challenge unless you understand the root of what they're experiencing.
When we go out there and we do outreach, the first thing we do is bring food. And then they're more apt to talk to us, hey, this is what we really need help with, this is our situation, we need housing. But it's about tearing down those barriers, because initially they're not going to want to talk to law enforcement and really be open and honest about their whole situation.
As for law enforcement, Buffalo police were not available for an interview for this story, but said in a statement that they are, quote, happy to continue our work with Councilman Nowakowski, law enforcement partners, and social services to combat prostitution and drug activities in the area of Broadway Fillmore. Our shared goal is improving safety and quality of life for residents. As for data related to exploitation and prostitution, Buffalo police don't have dedicated figures in the open data portal that outlines those types of arrests. As prostitution is a misdemeanor, police sources tell Two on Your Side that patrol officers will often encounter a woman being exploited and try and offer social service resources to them rather than arrest them.
We actually think that the Buffalo police are actually doing a really good job in that neighborhood. We get so many calls, and not just calls, but sometimes police officers will actually bring somebody over to us. So they give us a phone call, hey Kelly, we got somebody, what do you want us to do? And so I think they understand that, listen, this is not just somebody that wants to be out here. There is a reason.
Because we have people that are exploiting the most vulnerable people literally in the city, and I represent the women that are being exploited. They're my constituents, and I'm having a firm hand with this. I've had enough.
Now, if you're looking for resources regarding exploitation, we'll have a link posted to this story on WGRZ.com. On Your Side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.
Nate, thank you.